Yo, Bobby Saffron in the building, aka Roberto Chavez, ya tú sabes cómo va, Spanish. We got Mr. Fima in the building, representing the Royal Few. We got Big Jim in the building, and we got Dino over there, kind of running the whole thing right here, man. And we're doing this for the kids, man, the Juneteenth, 4th annual, right? 4th annual.
4th annual, yeah.
And this is what it is, man, it's lo que hay. Ya tú sabes cómo va, pasa la palabra. Royal Few representando for all the people in the building. One love, and we got cars coming probably. We got the jumpers over there for kids, food. You know, the man's coming through here, man. We got, I mean, it's gonna be on, man. If you miss it, you miss it. If you don't, then you don't. So come through down here. You know what I mean? We're here. Holla at your boy. Dale.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Broughton with Ebony Car Club Vice President. These are some tickets that we're going to give out to everybody out here, and if their name get drawn, they're going to get a free gift, whether it be a dinner or maybe a ceiling fan or maybe a box of candy or whatever it may be. But everybody that want to come out and have free fun, free food, free jumpers, and enjoy the car club and NAACP. Thanks God to both of us.
Juneteenth.
My name is Kaylin Garcia. It's my friend Chloe Fuentes. Hi. We're out here with the Ebony Car Club, looking forward to all the games and stuff that'll be available, and the raffles.
My name is Tatiana, and this is my cousin Charfala. This is the first time I've been to this event, and I'm looking forward to the car show, the food, and everything.
This is a picture of Troy Young. He's one of the pioneers for Carlsbad, San Jose area, and this is who the park is named after. He was one of them. I guess you could say he was one of the civic leaders during the history of this city and through this community that was well known. You know, he was well known. I'll put it that way. And kind of help establish a lot of things that happened here. So Troy, he worked here. I grew up knowing him, and he was a man about the town, knew everybody, got everything. And I can remember way back in the 50s when they used to have Juneteenth celebration. He was one that initiated, that I can remember, initiated the Juneteenth celebration. Used to have it down at the Pecos River. We called it the beach, but it was a river. And I can remember him going around, and free food. They used to have barbecue pits set up from what, you know, the pits were, number of pits were probably about 20 yards long. Free ice cream from Price's Creamery, free drinks. Coca-Cola Company, Pepsi Cola Company were in town then. And then they had watermelon, fruit, bananas, everything you wanted to eat, and it was all free. So he was one of the pioneers of this here. This is not my first Juneteenth celebration, and being born and raised here in Carlsbad, I've seen a lot of changes take place, and I didn't know what happened to Troy, but he's passed on and gone on to glory. But this is quite a celebration here for it to come out here. The only thing missing in this area is a pool. If they had a swimming pool, it would be all right. But they're trying to bring people into knowledge of some of the things around Carlsbad. Everybody have their own history and story about what happens here. But I used to run around this place and swim in the canal and do a whole lot of things. This is quite an event for them to have it here. I think this is the first time that I know of them having it down here. And I moved back here in 2002, and I've seen changes take place in the city since I've been here. And we have a new mayor here. Bob Force was the mayor when I moved here, but now we have Dale Janway, who I've known through high school. I graduated Carlsbad High School in 1960, so this is not something that's new to me. It's old hat. Carlsbad has been quite a place to grow up in. People have changed, but the atmosphere pretty much stays the same. People get along, and then there's those that don't get along with nobody. There's a lot of compassion here, There's a lot of love in the community, but there's always those that get disjointed that try to mess things up. But this is going to be I think it's going to be a good event if they can carry it on from year to year, continue it here, and maybe some things will be worked out where changes will take place that'll make this place even better. I know changes are taking place since we have the new mayor, and I can picture other things happening here, you know, throughout the community, civic-wise, religious, and you know, community involvement in everything. There's always room for improvement, and hopefully improvement as time goes, time changes, there will be an improvement in a whole lot of things. That's all I can say right now. I could continue on and on. I was born and raised here, so I know the area. Like I say, everybody have their own history of what they saw and what they did, and I have my version of history too. And I try to just talk about the things that I know and not the things I don't know. Thank you for your attention.
Hi, I'm Akila Nosakari, member of the Juneteenth Committee, and I'm also a librarian at the New Mexico State University Library. And I had the opportunity to work with children at the Boys and Girls Club on Fox Street to create some fans for the day, because we knew it was going to be a very hot day, so they created fans for the Juneteenth celebration. And I want to show you what they have. This is a Juneteenth celebration from St. Augustine, Florida, 1905. And the kids added their own creativity. This one says, everyone should have a chance to live and not be a slave, related to Juneteenth. This is another Juneteenth fan with reenactors and marching here in Seattle, Washington. We also have, of course, a celebration. We have barbecue and the Juneteenth flag. Dancers from Texas. These are young people who are doing dancing. The children wrote, "Freedom makes us jiggle and dance." So I thought that was really creative and very nice. And here's another one on dancing. Everybody put your hands in the air for freedom. You see the dancers. It's a very, very festive time, and everyone is invited to participate. This is Juneteenth with some of the reenactors and a button on Juneteenth. Let's make Juneteenth a national holiday. As you know, it's celebrated mostly in Texas, but it's spreading all throughout the United States. And we are very proud of the work that they've done here. And we hope to stay cool. Come visit with us at 2 o'clock at the Carlsbad Community Center, Recreational Center, where we will talk about the soldiers who worked and who participated in the Civil War. And this year is the 150th anniversary of the Civil War. And we will be talking about that as well as the role of African Americans in that war.
I just wanted to say a few words about the park, and I've been talking to Maurice over there and learning a little bit more about the history of it. And we do have some really good plans for this park. You can, if you pan over there just a little bit, you'll see these trees that were just planted. And on the basketball court over here, we're in the process of putting lights up in there. And we've got our little tennis court that's been unused for a long time down there. We're trying to come up with a good plan for that. But we're just extremely proud of this park and the whole neighborhood. And we're gonna work with them and try to come up with just make this a showplace park. So.
My name is Josh Musgrove, and I'm glad for all this because it helps the people to get out of the house and just have some fun and just have a break. And I just glad.
Good morning, my name is Sergeant Ramos with the Army National Guard, 920th 3rd Detachment. You just seen us rehearsing the color guard, preparing for the Juneteenth here at San Jose Park. And who I have next to me is Specialist Farmer and PFC Burks. And Specialist Farmer is going to tell you a little bit about the Army National Guard.
I'm a 91 Bravo with the Army National Guard, and I'm all-wheel mechanic. If you would like to come down to San Jose Park to have any questions about the National Guard or to see all the school opportunities that you can have, please come down. We'll be here.
Hello, Channel 23 viewers. I'm just so glad to have you all out here with us today. My name is Belinda Greer. I am the coordinator for Juneteenth with the NAACP and the Ebony Car Club. And we're going to have us a great time today. We have our mayor here and a lot of well-known people and friends here, and we're going to have a good time. We got children, we got free food. We just want everyone, we're going to have music and dancing and just have a wonderful way of celebrating Juneteenth. And at 2 o'clock, we're going to all go over to the rec center and we're going to listen to Miss Joplin, and she's going to tie it in and tell us how Juneteenth and the Civil War go together. And so if you're not doing anything, come on over there and learn a little bit more. She'll be here today too for a few minutes to talk to us. And again, I just thank everybody that supported us and helped us, and we're just glad to have you out. We're glad to have our mayor and just everyone here, my president, Mr. Dan Johnson, and my vice president, Julia Williams, and everyone. We're just glad to have you all here. So just come out and enjoy the day with us. Thank you very much.
Everyone to move over for the flag ceremony. At this time, we will commence our ceremony by having an invocation. This will be done by our Own Reverend Mary Smith.
Let us bow our heads. Our Heavenly Father, we come before you right now just to say thank you, Father. Thank you for the gathering here, and ask right now that you let this place be anointed today, that everyone here will have a reason to celebrate, not just celebrate Juneteenth, but to celebrate life, because you've given us life and you've given it to us more abundantly, that we're able to stand before you right now and say thank you. Father, we ask you to bless every family that's represented here. We ask you to bless every religion that's represented here. We ask you to just bless this place today. Let the people here have fun. Let them come to know one another. Let them come to love one another even more than they love each other right now. We love them let them love because you loved us. Father, we just ask right now that you just let your blessing shower down here. This is the first anniversary here, but let there be many more, Father. Be with us from henceforth and forevermore. And the people said, amen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Maureen Smith. At this time, we do our flag ceremony. We don't have any music. If y'all make way, please, line the flags and move to proceed forward. Flag post.
Present arms.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order.
Pause. Pose.
Rainbow flag ceremony at group.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I'm just so glad to see all of you here, and we hope to have a great day today. And this is our first celebration here at Troy Young Park, which we're very proud. And the NAACP and Ebony Car Club are going to have we're going to see that you have a great time today. So I just want to thank everyone that helped and that participated in helping us to try to put this together, because it was a long struggle, but that's okay. We all got together and now we can see the results. So again, I want you to have a great time today. Children, we got free gifts, we got food, we have everything that you would want to have here. So just enjoy yourself, and let's go over at 2 if you can to hear Miss Justice speak about the Juneteenth and how it ties in with the Civil War, and Juneteenth and how they all tie in together. And she's going to tell us all about that. She's a history teacher, and she knows the history. And she's going to share that with us and all those that don't know what Juneteenth really is and how important it is. So again, I thank you. We love you, and let's have some fun, okay? God bless you all.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah. I'm not used to talking in mics because I have a loud voice anyway. To the coordinators of this 4th Juneteenth celebration, to all our city officials, to our NAACP President, Dan Johnson, to the Ebony 2 Club President, Jeff Boxdale, and all their offices. I am Julia Williams, Vice President of Eddy County, NAACP. It is an honor this morning for me to have been asked to present to you our mayor of this city. He is not a mayor of one part of the city. He is the mayor of the whole city. Now, I've been here 50 years. I've been through quite a few mayors. So I can truly say, if you call him, he will answer. It might take a little time because he is a busy man. He is a man with the reputation of integrity, honesty, and loyalty. A man that will listen. He's very quiet. But if you watch his eyes, He's computing everything you say. He might not have very much to say back to you at that time, but he's gonna get on the job. And that's what I appreciate for being that kind of person. He's a dear friend of mine. And I put him through tests. And I know he will get back and on the job to what we need out here. Now, it is a pleasure for me to present a friend to all and to all of you. Just know he is a dear friend to all of us. The Honorable Mayor Dale Denwick.
Good morning. Good morning. On behalf of the Carlsbad City Council and all the citizens of our great city, Carlsbad, welcome to the celebration of Juneteenth Freedom Day. We're celebrating Juneteenth today because of the weekend. June 19th is the original day of celebration. I would like to introduce an elected official we have here today, Guy Letman. Guy? I want to give special thanks to Belinda Greer for all her work in putting this celebration together, and all of those that helped. Also Dan Johnson, Julia Williams, Laverne,
Akila and Lula Miller are my committee workers. They did a wonderful, wonderful job.
Oh, Jimmy? Jimmy's the Vice President of the Ebony Car Club. I want to say also thank you to the National Guard. What a great ceremony.
Thank you for coming.
And where is Miss Smith? What a great job you did. Thank you.
Yes.
And I just want to thank everybody that had a part in this. And now, if you'll bear with me, I've got a proclamation to read. Whereas the date of June 19th is known as Juneteenth, and it is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery in the United States. And whereas the commemoration of June 19th as Juneteenth specifically refers to the fact that even though President Lincoln announced the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, the joyous news of freedom from slavery did not reach certain Americans until June 19th, 1865. And whereas the celebration of Juneteenth is inclusive of all races, ethnicities, origin, creeds, religion, and nationalities, in that citizens across our country join hands in acknowledging a period in our history that has influenced our society. And whereas our great society advances the ideals of liberty and justice for all, now therefore be it resolved, I, Dale Janway, Mayor of the City of Carlsbad, New Mexico, do hereby proclaim and recognize June 19, 2011 as Juneteenth Freedom Day in Carlsbad, New Mexico, and urge all residents to join me in all activities planned to honor this day.
Thank you, Mayor. We just want to thank the Mayor for taking time out of his busy schedule to come out and celebrate with us for a short period. But I also want to thank the National Guard. Sergeant, y'all did a great job. We just hope that the word gets out and that people will come out and celebrate with us during this time. As the president for the branch, I just want to thank the Car Club for all the hard work they did putting this together. And we know that there are some things that got to get done in the park so that we can use them for the benefit of the public. But then the mayor told me earlier he got some ideas and he's going to get some things implemented. So sometime we might have to come down and attend some of the city hall meetings, city council meetings to voice some of your opinions about things that's happening in your area. You know, we're trying to get the crime rate down, we're trying to get a lot of things down, but we're trying to build some things up. So with that, Mayor, I just thank you for coming out. And this time, we are encouraging everyone to go over to the table under the tree with the lady with the umbrella. Get your membership into the Eddie County branch, as well as the Ebony Car Club. And, you know, we got a few words we want to talk to you a little bit about the park that you're standing in. Why this park is here, who started it, and why it was so imperative that we come out and celebrate this today.
All this because it helps people to get out of the house and just have some fun and just have a break.